Yes, I know,
So
right?
this is you.
Guy, face off now.
Hmm.
Okay, so I think we should start by
I should
introducing.
share the link.
You said?
Send the link to me so that I can share it so that people can join.
Yeah. Okay, let me just send this to you. Is it through your WhatsApp?
Yeah. Okay. Are you sending it already? Okay. All right. Let me.
Yeah. So yeah. Come on. Victoria, we have
Nobody has.
I, it's serious. Like,
Okay.
yeah,
Let's
let's
calm
try
down.
to be
Let's calm
serious. Let's all try to be serious.
Let's be serious. Let's be serious. Chill.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I think we should just start by introducing ourselves. You get
Yeah, how come I'm not saying chill? Hold on.
this old woman.
What's your problem? Okay, I'll be able to see it when people start commenting. All right.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can.
I'll,
Oh,
we'll be able to
that's
see
nice.
the comments now,
Yeah.
but there's no comment. Yeah.
Hi. Don't worry. So yeah, I think we should just start by introducing ourselves. So you get.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
I'd love to go first because today is your birthday and you get. Yeah. What are you feeling like? What's all this?
I'm feeling like the queen because I'm the queen here. Duh.
We are both queens. And remember that I'm also Victoria, right? So yeah.
I beg. Can't sleep.
I
Oh yeah,
love you
introduce
too.
yourself, madam.
Uh-uh. But wait, I thought I said you should introduce yourself.
No, I didn't hear that.
Ah,
Don't say that. To me.
don't
Don't
worry.
just try.
Yeah, I won't say anything.
No, just
So
do the
okay,
introduction. Actually, start.
okay. So I'm Oluwaimika, and yeah, I think what else about me? I'm a medical student, and I really don't think I know something else that I should say about myself. But yeah, you are Victoria, right?
No, I'm not Victoria.
Guy now.
Please, let me introduce myself by myself. Thank you. So
Yes.
yeah, I'm Ogechi Victoria. You can call me anyone. You can call me Ogechi. You can call me Victoria. Anyone you want to call me. And yeah, I'm a graduate. Yeah, a graduate of OAU.
Hmm. So for yourself
Clap,
actually.
please, undergraduates. Clap, clap for me.
But
Thank you.
yeah, undergraduates because it's not my fault. ASU strike and COVID.
Yeah.
Guy, and it's a 6 year course. It's not easy. I beg. You should even be frustrating right now. You should be
Chill.
frustrating for me because I'm still your senior guy.
Duh.
Yes, no. So yeah, I think we have done a bit of introduction. Then I would also like
Yeah.
love to introduce your what's it called? Your YouTube channel, Oge Space. You can probably talk about it so that people can know about your channel. You get and probably
Okay.
subscribe. Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. So I have a
Mm.
YouTube channel, Oge Space. Please help me. Help this girl. Please help me. I'm going to subscribe. I'm begging Jola. Please help me and
You
go
should
and
need
subscribe to my YouTube
you
channel.
should need that.
Yeah. But though I haven't really been posting a lot because of some things, but trust me, from now I'm going to be carrying you all along. Just get ready. Like
We are
it's going to be
holding you to,
premium or nothing. Yeah.
we are holding you to your word, guy. We want to be seeing 2 videos per day.
Okay. I
Yes,
beg
now
you, don't
like
get me. I cannot do. Please.
yeah, I'm not even joking. Serious. I'm not joking.
Mm. Just per day
Serious. I'm
call. Just per
not seeing
day.
things like NYSC content. Ah,
Definitely, I'm going to carry them during
mm-hmm.
my NYC.
When you're going through the mud.
Going to be trying to
Mm-hmm.
buy and in
Mm-hmm.
vlogs and all that. I'm going to try. Not promising, no, because me, I'm the kind of person that if I
I
don't know what I'm going to say, but then I'll
think we
try.
are
I'll try
similar
my
in some
very
way.
best.
I think we are similar in some way. Because I think both of us we kind of need that push to do something. Even this live, like we have to push each other. Like imagine getting anxious because of this life. Like we're getting so anxious. I mean, even when I
Yeah.
had to do my board examinations, I don't think I was this anxious guy. Like I was getting so anxious. I was like, God, I beg. I don't know. Like, how did you feel like thinking about this life and everything?
Well, my heart was inside my mouth too. Because I was just nervous. I remember I was telling you yesterday that guy, I'm feeling nervous about this thing. I was almost going to tell you, are you sure
Uh,
we should do this thing? Like, should we do this? Just
Actually, and I think it's cause
let's
of the way.
forget about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm trying to
But
say that
I'm so happy
because
that
of how we are,
we're
like
finally doing it.
both of us, we kind of need that push you get to do something.
Yeah.
And that's why I even like had to like do the what's it called, the design on time so that we could send it out. Like to know that we are never backing out from this, that kind of stuff. Like I was actually contemplating that, God, are you sure we are going to do this thing, guy? Like I was thinking about it. But I'm happy that we are here anyways. And yes, we are
Me
still
too.
anxious because this is like a first for me. I don't know about you, but
It's a too.
yeah, the first for me. And I guess maybe my voice can even be a little bit shaky. But yeah, I think along the
Me
line
too.
we should be able to ease up, you get. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And this is like a gist between best friends. It's not like an examination. Yes, no, it's not like I'm in front of one professor right now that maybe
Fine.
my marks are on the line. Because for some reason I don't know, this thing is giving me like this PTSD thinking about how I was during my last examination. This like like God, like I don't know how to explain. I was so anxious, but I noticed that like especially during all those what's it called, all those like clinical examinations, for some reason I don't know where that boldness just came from. Like I was just bold and at peace at some point. And I won't like that. One of the songs that I used to sing during that period, because God, I was like, God, please shall help me. I don't know whatever I did in that examination was this song by Lauren Sawyer. I think you should know it. This favor to
Evil. That puts me like a
like
kid.
yeah, I have to be singing it though because especially during my pediatrics bedside, I know what I did. Like I know what I did because I don't even know. You know when you are saying
Thank God this thing
something,
got a distinction. The one
you
you
said
got a distinction.
yeah, it's actually yeah,
Shano, already.
actually yeah. Please let me feel myself. Too. It's not easy actually.
Oh,
You can bring your
it's
kids
not easy actually.
and you get
I can bring my words.
your kids treat them.
What did you say now?
You can bring your kids now to me for me to treat.
Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're a
but
doctor
almost
now.
like yeah, I know, right? Almost not
But
yet.
let me
So
even ask you, which area do you want to specialize in?
that's a very big question. Should I say that for the first, was it the first 4 years of medical school? I didn't actually know what I wanted to do. Like it was more like yes, all of us had this mindset that we are going to do neurosurgery, blah blah, because of this Ben Carson guy. Like putting it in mind that you're going to do neurosurgery. And the funny thing is, I never read the guy's book because some people will be like, okay, maybe it's because Ben Carson did like a book or something that's why they actually decided to do medicine. But that's actually not the reason I decided to do medicine. I think it was just something that just came out from the blues, or maybe it was a passion that I had. Who knows? We welcome our viewers. Thank you for joining us. Yeah. So
Yeah,
like,
thank you. Thank you.
hmm? So I mean, joined medicine quite right, but I think along the line I also just wanted neurosurgery because that seemed like the biggest thing that you could do as a doctor at the time you get. But I mean, going through everything that I've gone through in medical school, I think at some point if I even lost hope in the whole thing. I was like, I'm not doing medicine again. Like I was like, I'm not doing medicine again. But now, good for me. I think I know something I want to specialize in. I think I would love to do dermatology. Anyways, yeah,
So you want to
dermatology.
be a neurosurgeon? Wow.
Dermatology.
That,
Dermatology. I want to treat people's skin, like things like that,
yeah,
and
pick
maybe that.
one.
Is that?
Why you confused? Pick one. You want to go into neurosurgery. You want to
I'm
go into dermatology. Which one you want to do this game?
surgery again, guy. I don't even have time for it. I don't. I can't do neurosurgery again. It's not possible. I can't. And also thinking about the number of years that you have to specialize, I don't think it's something I actually want to do. You get? So yeah.
So
Now,
dermatology.
yes, you can come and
Mm.
patronize when the time comes.
Why dermatology?
That's true. Why dermatology? But I think maybe one of the, why eh why you are okay. For that one, like gynecology, I won't like that at first. I actually thought that, oh, okay, oh, I'll do gynecology because for some reason I actually loved the way it was, like, especially after my posting. I was like very interested in it. But I won't like when they drop the scores on us, guy. Like, when you put in effort and you are not receiving the results from that effort, guy. I won't like they broke my heart. They actually broke my heart. So I was like, nah, I'm not doing gynecology again, I beg. Like, in fact, a
I
lot.
felt that,
You said
especially when I said I felt that way a lot of times. OAU English department. No, that department showed me.
they showed you paper.
Yeah, it's only OAU I know that you will do overnight to fail. You will do overnight finish here. You'll be seeing score that is like your shoe size. You'll be wondering like, I read now. I read. Like, what's going on?
Ah, God, no, no,
There's
that's
one course I did in my part two. There's one
eh.
course I did in my part two. I think that
Mhm.
was field 201 logic. Guy, when I saw my result there, someone even had to ask me, guy, did you not write tests? Like the score shocked. The score shocked. Even myself, I was shocked. I had to like log out of my portal and said, I was like, no, this can't be my result. I logged in again to be sure I was saying right. I'm like, eh?
Like,
Ha, hey. And to think
ah,
that I did overnight, that's the one that
mhm.
pained me. I left my comfort zone to go to campus to read.
Yeah,
Only,
because
only
you
for me
love,
to be seeing score that was like my shoe size. So, well, pained me.
because I know you of all people, you actually love sleep. So no, yeah, you actually left
Thank
your
God. I don't joke with my sleep. I don't joke.
guy. No, no.
I
I,
sleepy.
I won't lie that this school has actually like done a lot to us,
Ah,
like a lot,
you can't-
man. But I won't lie that, okay, that was actually the reason I said I wasn't going to do gynecology again. I beg. Mm. I could change my mind later in life. Who knows? But presently, I'm not doing dermatology. Sorry. Did I just say I'm not doing dermatology? I will do dermatology. Sorry. I'm not doing
Yes, because
gynecology.
God wants you to go into to
Yeah,
do gynecology. That's why He wants you to go there.
yeah.
Listen to His voice.
I'm not. You're not even thinking about pediatrics for me. Why gynecology? I don't
No,
understand.
I want
Like, you
gynecology for
need
you. I
a
want you to be
private
a
doctor to
gynecologist.
come help you when it's time or what. I don't get.
Because you're already my doctor, so I want you to specialize in that area.
That's true. We are still going to talk about that, I think. Those times that you be asking me that me, what should I do about Kinikon, that what should you use? I mean, I'll
See,
be
guy, I'm not
yeah.
waiting for you to graduate in case you don't know. You're already my personal doctor. Let me just tell you now. Know
No,
that
that's
and know peace.
nice.
There was
Yeah.
a time that I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. I complained to my mom about something, and she was
Mm.
like, "Ask Moya now." I was like, "Moya has
For
not
real.
graduated though. She's still a doctor in training."
Ah, God, I beg.
I was like,
Because
"Ask Moya." I said, Moya has not graduated though. She's
I
still
have
learning.
I'm still learning, no, please. Oh. Because God knows that, like,
You have
those times
to-
you ask me, most times, like, when you ask me those things, I'll be like, go and ask your doctor, you get. Because me, I'm just a medical student. I cannot let them come and collect license that I've not received. Like, so it's not be like when I want to collect license in the future, they'll be like, oh, you can't collect it. You can't. Because you have done some things in the past that we know about, that kind of stuff. So that's why I was always like, go and see your doctor. I'll just give you like my own piece of advice based on my own knowledge. You get. And the funny thing is, guy, you used to even ask me before I even started clinicals. That's the funny thing. Because I'll be like, what do I know? Guy, I'm
I
just
think it was
doing
from I think it was
this. Are
from year two, part two. I started asking you those questions.
you joking?
Yeah, from
Do biochemistry and physiology, guy. I didn't even know anything about clinicals, and you're already asking me those big stuff. And but I won't lie that in some way, those things actually like helped me too, because they made me feel like I was. What are you feeling like?
I feel like
But
done, man.
you this lady. But I won't like that in some way, they actually like made me feel like I had that sense of responsibility as a doctor, even though I wasn't one yet. I wasn't going to like start prescribing things or doing all those stuffs you get. But it just made me feel like, oh, I actually want to know more about this medicine, about whatever is affecting my friend, that kind of stuff. So yeah, yeah.
And I will
Let's
not
get.
lie, actually being your
Mm-hmm.
friend and then seeing you, like the fact that medicine is not something that even in my next life, I don't think I'm going to think of
I,
studying it
I will try.
because I don't like seeing blood.
I'll your
So,
next life.
so,
I'll
but
try.
getting close to you and then going through your anatomy textbook and all of that, I just
Hmm.
got motivated. Sometimes I just do some research as regards to your like field and
Ah,
all that. I got like
researcher.
something. And that actually motivated me to write my screenplay, the one I told you about, the
Oh
one I
yeah,
sent to you. That
seen one.
was,
Hmm,
yeah, although that one is centered on the gynecology field, Sha, that's why I
hmm.
want you to.
That's why you want me
Gynecology.
to do it, so that you have more storyline.
Exactly, exactly. I want you to be a gynecologist, man.
I think
That's why you're
send
saying
some.
dermatologist. Yeah, don't buy that one.
You can send Samantha to do it, guy. Samantha will love to do something like that.
Mom already told me that she's going into orthopedics. That's what she told me.
Ah, why?
I don't
She
know.
wants to be bones. But I feel like that's something that Sam
Maybe she
wants to do.
maybe she might have a change of mind later,
Eh,
but she told me for now she's looking at orthopedics.
oh, that was nice though. But I actually feel
It's
like
not a big
that actually sounds like Sam. You get like that
Mm-hmm.
sounds like Sam would want, because I actually see her as this rugged person. Like someone that
With that
rugged.
orthopedic
Mm-hmm.
fitter,
Yeah,
she
it's
would
fit
do
her.
very well in that field,
Mhm.
honestly. She
Yeah,
would she would do
it's
very
mm-hmm. So
yeah.
yeah. I mean, we have been able to like catch up on some things you get. So like
Yeah.
I think I would love to like ask you what this birthday, like what this year feels like for you. Do you feel older? Well, you're older. You're like 30 years or 40. Is it 40
You
or
will be
40?
50 years old. You're going to be 50. Like you are. Mind yourself in this life with this girl. Just respect yourself.
Oh yeah.
Well, I will not lie. Since we entered
Mm-hmm.
this year, 2025, I've been having this
Mm-hmm.
feeling of guy. I'm taking a very serious age this year.
But you're still not serious.
I'm taking a very serious age. I've been having that. I won't call it pressure, but that's the way it's.
Mm.
That's the way I'm feeling. Like that pressure of guy. You're getting older. Like you're getting older, older.
Mm-hmm.
Like age that you're entering this year. Very serious one.
You're already
It's
having
a
gray
very.
hairs.
You said
I said you're already even having gray hairs. So
you will have.
is that
It's like yeah. You will respect yourself. I'm
guy
warning you. Don't let the whole world know our true selves here. Mind yourself.
say be obvious, because yeah. Okay. Let me keep quiet.
What did you say?
No, I said I
What did you
wanted to
say?
stay
What's obvious?
your gray,
What's obvious?
the gray. Okay, don't worry.
Oluwayemi, calm
Yeah.
yourself.
So I would love you to actually like continue on how this year feels like for you. You get.
Well, I would say my year started on a very good note. If you know,
Eh,
you know. This year started on a very well fast. My year is
Send
going is
send my
well.
share.
But you
Send
said
my send my
you're
share.
you're sure of what?
My
Sure.
not.
So I would say this year already started well for me, and I'm grateful to
Mm-hmm.
God, and I pray that it continues like that. I pray it
Amen.
continues. Well, I
Amen.
love the vibe this year is already giving me. Like I love it. And this
Uh-huh.
new
Rich.
age too.
Mm-hmm.
Can I finish? Thank you. Ah, and then this new age too. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm expecting a lot of good things from this new age by God's grace. I know that God is
Mm-mm-mm.
going to do a lot for me this new year. That's it.
Amen. Amen.
Amen. Amen.
But I mean, I think I understand what you meant by feeling like this pressure, because I
Mm-hmm.
think especially when I entered my 20s, guy, like there was just this pressure that I felt. You know that pressure that God, I'm not a millionaire yet.
Guy,
You know
that
why?
person, my mates this age have made millions, and me, I'm still here. I can't even boast thousands. God, I beg you.
You know, like that pressure, because like when we're young, I'm very sure like a lot of us, because we had like very good dreams and we still have very good dreams, of course, it
Let
gets
me tell you
that.
one. Let me just say one of mine.
Mm-hmm.
When I was a teenager, I told myself that okay, by age 21, be done with
Mm.
school, age 22, NYSC, age 23, 24, I should be in my husband's house. You get look at
Oh, God. Yeah, and
look
life, I've been looking at you like this.
guy,
Just get
first
the
of all, COVID first said, guy, wait, hold on. These your dreams. They are looking, they are nice. I like it, but first, hold on. Pick one first. I said, okay, no
like
problem. As soon as that guy, chill, general markets, gave me
for
extra one.
that
Oh,
8
thank
months,
God.
the 8 months, it was very long.
That, that strike
Like
was a
I
suffocating one. It was
like
indeed a suffocating strike.
yeah, do you know that at that moment, like I actually forgot that I was a student. You know when you forget that
Me,
you're a student.
me
That's why
too.
part four, because that ASU strike was before part four. I think it was okay. We already started part four, but we stopped in between. So imagine now
Yeah.
resuming new class of your part four, which is your clinicals, and you're not feeling like a student anymore. Guy, like it was so hard to start picking up my
Six
books.
months in. Guy, I had to wake up the student in me because the student in me was sleeping.
Like
The student in
me,
me was just
I'd
sleeping. I
already
had
even moved to other things. I won't say better things. They are good, but I don't know. For me, medicine is something I love. You get, but I moved on to other things like maybe picking up a vocation, like about like I think the writing, then web designing. That's when I learned all this web designing and the graphic like very well. You get, so I already moved on. I was like, no, the students in me is zero. Like I don't feel like a student anymore.
I decided to learn. I started to learn something. I started to learn the skills, Jerry. I learned
Mm.
tailoring. It's tailoring
I,
is something I
I,
have interest in. Like I love fashion. Anything fashion counts me in. I'm
yeah,
inside,
I
so
know.
I had to do tailoring.
Yeah, I think you are one of my friends that I just know loves fashion. You get, because me, I'm not this kind of person that deals well with fashion in that sense. Or maybe now, I think I'm better. But I think let's say 100 level 200, I wasn't so good at combining clothes. So seeing my friend to you that you know how to do that, I was like, these people pro. And I think like adding the fashion design into it is like a good thing to actually add. And I really wish that you could pick it up again, guy. Because when last do you when last do you make it?
Let's see how things goes. Sha. I might actually go back to it. I might. I'm not sure. I might go back. That's where they will see you. They already trained them. just tell you. You already showed them your true self. Mm. Like,
Oh. So like, I don't think you're done with your birthday yet because this is meant to be a birthday special you get, and the spotlight is on you as the birthday girl. Yeah. So I would love to like also know something. Like, which prayer can you say you are holding on to this new year? Like, which prayer
hmm,
you that God will answer you get as regards your new.
hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Do I need to say that? Do I need to say it?
Okay, maybe not. You can tell me privately. Don't worry. You
Yeah.
can tell me
Privately.
privately. Then let me see. I think I think that's probably everything about your birthday for now. Just for now. So I would like want to ask like, or should we like probably talk to people about how we met?
Yeah.
Yeah, like how you fell in love with me and oh my god. Yeah. Hello. Hello Victoria, are you still there? Hello. Okay. I think um hello. So I'm sorry, I think we have a break in transmission.
Sorry, my network was actually misbehaving. Sorry.
We should actually like talk about how we met. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? Like to be nice to let our viewers know how we met and everything. And I think you actually do a very good justice to that. You're the storyteller here, anyways.
No,
Let's
I want to hear your own side of the story
no
before I
because
talk.
I was like, God forgive me, I don't remember.
Can you
I know
imagine?
that yeah, okay, we actually like met through Samantha. And Samantha is my
Yes.
right. And you people were roommates. Then you just saw me
Yes.
like when I visited and you were like, oh, this lady, I want to I want to be her friend. I like her so much. Now, that's what me I remember. I'm telling my own story. Like,
I did
I,
not. Did I talk? I did not say anything. When you finish your story, I will tell them the real
like
story.
I mean, you're
Actual
like, "Ah,
story.
this lady, I really admire her. She's so wonderful. Ah, my, I know, I understand. I get that a lot. Mm-hmm. So you
Hmm.
can
Are you
tell
don't
us.
tell them your story?
You said,
I said you don't telling them your story because I will tell
my
them the
story.
real story.
Yeah, tell them. Let's see.
Okay. So we met through Sam. I think when Sam and I were still roommates in Beaver.
And Sam is our other best friend. She's
Yeah,
also
Sam is our other. We are actually three besties. Sam is
yeah.
our other best friend.
I
So
said
back then, you and Sam, you guys were actually close. You guys were friends. And anytime you're going out,
we are
you're always shouting with your
no,
cockroach voice. You would do, Sam, hey, Debbie. I was just, yes, Sam. When there was like, Sam, who is that? She was like, oh, you're her friend and that kind of a thing. So one day, actually, how we started talking was one day you
mm-hmm.
came to look for someone. She was not in the hostel. She was not in the room. So I was like,
Mm.
you can wait for her. She didn't go far, that kind of a thing. So that was how we started talking, you get. And from that day, we became friends.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like this girl, I love her so much. Ah,
but that's what I said.
it's true now. It's actually true. No, it's true, right?
I did not tell you that one. Please stick to only what I tell
Uh,
you. Stick
but
to only what I say.
well done. But I won't like that.
Hmm.
I think the time that I saw you, I don't even know how to explain what I felt. I don't
Hmm.
know.
You
I can't
felt.
remember. I
Let me
can't
tell
remember.
you. Let me help you.
Hmm?
Let me help you. When you told me, you were
Yeah.
like, "Wow, I like this girl. I would love to be her friend."
Hmm. Hmm.
So that was how
But
you felt. You felt, I don't know. I mean, I saw it that looks like this one wants to be my. You were farming me. I was like, this one wants to
eh,
be my friend. Let me
re-
just help her. Let me help her career. Let me just be
me,
her
I was
friend.
farming you. Okay, good.
Yes,
Okay,
you're
don't
farming
worry.
me.
Today's your birthday. Today is actually your birthday, so yeah. Let's go with your narrative, like your narrative of what happened. Well, I mean, it's been a long time. We met when? I don't even remember the year. Is that
2019.
2018?
2019, because that was the year
19.
Samantha and I
Wow,
moved to maintenance.
wow, that
I
has
stayed in
been.
school with her now, part one.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Yeah,
moved to
that
maintenance in 19.
was when I was
So I
like,
met
this girl. Yeah, I think that's the vibe that I got then. That this campus lady, like, but also like I don't know, Sha. Because I think me, I just felt that like how would you be able to adapt in terms of the fact that you were coming from campus and coming to a very new environment you get. But I think I was
Actually, if
just
I knew about maintenance, the thing is, if I knew about maintenance in 100 level, I wouldn't have stayed on campus. I did not like that Mozambique.
guy,
I did not like that school step.
I'm still in
But it was
school.
fun, sha, because
Please,
I had amazing roommates. So it was fun,
but
but I just did not like
God bless you.
school. There was no privacy, I beg.
Okay.
And me, I like my
Mm-hmm.
privacy.
Private woman. Okay. But I mean, Beaver. Hmm. Like, do you
Hmm.
think you using
That's you call the name now. I'm like, Beaver. Don't let me talk. Don't let me talk, please.
downstairs? Downstairs. Yeah.
Traumatized me. They traumatized me. No, 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 no. Let's not talk about them.
But guy, but I feel like we actually survived. That was
Ah,
because
guy, we survived.
mm-hmm. And they're saying Olola Day is saying birthday girl, happy birthday.
Oh, thank you, Lola Day. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you so much. So like I mean, Beaver really dealt with us. Imagine
Hmm.
other hostels having lights and we didn't have
And only
lights.
people who have light. Are you even talking about the light? What about the water? Guy, there is light.
Sorry,
No water. I still have to go and fetch.
God. And
Oh my god.
I used to have
Then
body pain during that period though. I
let's not
used to
talk
have
about the bed. That's the part that
bed
scared me the
bug.
most.
Please, they are giving me
Ah,
TSD again. Because no, that bed bug one was terrible. Please,
I
no.
think Samantha is more traumatized than I am. That was what made Sam move to Diamond Luxury
Oh,
guy.
okay, that's
I
true.
think
That's
we
actually
both wanted to
true.
pack out. There was a time that we're looking for hostel around maintenance. We wanted to move to, I think,
Um,
Unifex or so. But
we're
they were
not
saying that we can't be roommates or something
we're
like
not
that,
lucky.
that they don't allow
Mm-hmm.
friends to be
And
roommates
you know
and
it's
all. And I'm like,
because it's a school hostel. You get like
yeah.
hostel, so of course they can't allow you to do that monopoly of this person should be my roommate. You get so yeah. But
Uh,
I just feel like we actually went through a lot in Beaver. Like the stories are
look,
like very terrible. Because I mean that bed bug period was even very terrible. It was during my exam,
I was
guy.
doing exam period. That's the worst part.
Like my board exam for that matter, board examination. Like imagine you sleeping and you're just feeling something biting. Like guy, I don't know how to explain. I was going through mental stress from the exam and still having to to go through what I went through in the hands of bed bugs. Like it was not funny at all. Like that period was not funny.
It wasn't.
I remember breaking
It
down like
wasn't.
because of it. Like it was not fun.
I remember that period. I don't sleep on my bed. I sleep on that chair, like the chair that Beaver gave
Oh
us.
yeah, that had
That gave us about the way. I was not comfortable at all. And to think that the management did nothing about it, it was very bad. They did
yeah,
nothing. It was
they did
bad.
nothing. Good guy. Do you know that? Okay, they actually did something. Hope you know. They did something
They
one
did.
period. they mixed kerosene and water and they were fumigating. I'm not joking. That was like I was just smelling. You know when you're just smelling kerosene everywhere, you're like, what's happening here?
Okay,
Like
I think I remember. I think
this
I remember.
fumigation. Are you joking? Like how is that even fumigation? And they didn't even go to the rooms. Like they just did around that
Yeah, that
common
affected
area.
my money because I remember then Samantha and I had to buy sniper. We're always buying sniper. I think we did sniper and
Oh,
kerosene. We first did that one, did not
yeah,
work. I think it was when I went home for first semester break, I had to come back with a more stronger chemical to deal with that thing because
more.
guy.
That stuff. I had to even bomb my home now. I burnt my
I threw away my phone now. I threw away the phone and I had to buy a new. I gave Viva back their phone. The one I brought from campus, I threw it
phone.
away. I had to buy another one because of that thing. I think I had to sew this thing, a Macintosh. That was how traumatized I was.
But I think
I
that
had
stuff
to have a Macintosh around the bed. Like I didn't even remove the
I
nylon.
nylon.
I,
Yeah, remember
I
that
did
one.
not
That whenever I
I
used to
didn't
come
remove the nylon from the bed.
and I sit on your bed,
Oh
I'll just
god.
sound of nylon. I'll be like, guy, what's all this now? But I actually understood that Anna, you went through a lot. So yeah,
Uh,
it was a that you didn't want to remove that nylon. You get like more
mm-hmm.
like fever just gives me this scary stories, like very terrible. I even remember there was a time that every other hostel had lights and we didn't have lights. And that night
I
I
remember
just
that
felt in
stuff.
very
Most of the stuff inside my fridge got bad. I had to throw them away.
don't let us even talk about the number of like hot dogs or sausages that I had to throw away. Like and you know how
That hot
expensive
dog, that it pained me. That it
it's
pained me, guy.
that they will just say that oh we are not giving you light again.
I think there was a time they said Viva was owing NEPA bill or something, so they came to cut our lights.
Not there, I don't even know.
I don't know. I heard.
There
I
was a
heard. I don't know how true that was.
yeah, there was
I
a
don't know,
time
but I heard.
yeah.
There was
Because
a time
imagine
now because every time we had lights. I think those period we're going to when Samantha moved from Diamonds to Ajike, we
hmm,
started going to Ajike to go and charge our stuffs and all.
yes, oh my god, I remember those periods. Ah, Omo, we have gone through a lot though. And also, you
Guy,
remember like the backyard to go and be fetching water too. That place that like I think I don't even remember where that place is, but you have to like go somewhere like you go through the backyard to go and be fetching water
that
and go.
line
I used to
area.
pain like body pain a lot that period.
Guy,
And
it
so
was like I paid big money to be suffering.
like and we're paying
I'm
so
just
much,
paying a whole 100 and I'm suffering, guy. It was not funny.
guy,
There
and
was
we're
nothing
paying
like comfort.
like maybe times five or so of what people on campus were paying and we're suffering, suffering and smiling. And
Guy, that was just what it was.
like and
It
no
was.
to think that you actually paid to be in a private hostel, but you're not getting the vibe of a private hostel. You're getting the vibe of I won't even say public hostel now. I'll say like okay, don't let me say it. Let's just say you're just getting another vibe because whatever I want to say now can be used against me in the court. So no. So Gabriel is saying birthday blessings to you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Yeah. So I mean
Thank
Beaver
you.
back the worst memories I've ever had in my life. Like
Me
nah.
too. Me
And I
too.
also have memories of them turning some people away. Like imagine people paying so much and maybe because they didn't pay for maybe like 1 month or so. They now like turn to strangers and they're like, oh, you can't come and stay here, blah blah blah. Like they also did that to me now during my exam
They
period
did
then.
it to me. When I told the manager that I wasn't going to renew my rent, or I saw
Mm.
my things outside. Yeah. I told them that, okay, fine. Our rent expires December 31st, right? I said I was going to come and pack out my stuff in January. Guy, I heard within that from, I think someone who was still around said, I think it
Mm.
was January 2nd, they thought they moved my stuff out. I'm like, ha.
Mm.
They didn't even wait for me to come in.
Ah no no
I
that
came
that
back with my things outside. I'm like, it is well, okay. It's all right. I shall pack like this. I think they were
Yeah.
even saying if you don't pack out on
Mm-hmm.
time, you pay a certain amount of money or
Yeah.
something.
Was it not like 10K extra also then?
Me, I had to resume on time because I didn't have any extra money to pay.
Oh, yeah, you're rich now.
I didn't
I
have
beg.
any extra money to give them a beg.
Yeah,
Ah,
you're rich. You're rich. Mm.
who is rich? Amen.
You're
I
rich.
claim it.
Yeah. Then I
I claim
like
it.
I actually broke my heart during that exam period. Imagine like knowing that you have a very important exam coming up and you just wanted to stay for like let's say one day. And the manager was like, no, you can't stay. That you should have even told us earlier. That would have chased you out. Yeah, that stuff broke me. I was like, what? And God knows that the reason I even wanted to leave the hostel then was not even cause of the things that we're facing, anyways. Actually, it wasn't because of those things, I won't lie. It was
Me, it
because
was.
I needed to be. No, I feel like maybe if not because of this reason I want to give, I would have stayed anyways. You get? It was because I
You
wanted
would
to
have
be close. Maybe. I don't know.
been.
Probably. I don't know because, guy, let's face it. Which other hostel would you say was also like maybe to some extent better than Beaver in that maintenance? I don't know. Maybe there are some hostels that were better, but I think they. You said? Yeah, I think it's your.
Is it my
Yeah, it's
network?
network
What's going
coming
on?
back. I think it's coming back.
MTN. MTN be
What
doing
you
the
be
most
using?
as well. Better mind
But we are
yourself.
using MTN together, so I can't really say much. Mm-mm.
Better.
Yeah, but like
Okay, so
I feel like it was that exam period that they actually broke my heart because I was having to deal with the stress of the exams and having to look for where to stay. I had to
I
just pack.
don't know. You were saying something about which hostel maintenance is like the good hostel and
Like
all of that. Well, I think every hostel has their
peculiarity.
own problems. Yeah, but
Mm.
I don't think I've ever heard anything about this. I don't know that it's Chijua Day. I don't know what they call that
Eh,
hostel. That is
is it?
close to what they call it, Amazing Grace something. It's before Goshen. That hostel
Eh,
before Goshen.
I don't think.
After I've
Maybe
never
because
heard anybody complain about that hostel. Sha.
or
Those
maybe they're
guys,
plain.
once maintenance
They're going.
take light, those guys put on gen. Like,
Eh,
ah, yeah,
um,
they'll put on their gen. Like,
people are
I think
enjoying.
it's good, yeah. But I think it's just the
Mm-hmm.
money. Their rent is
Yeah,
expensive.
that's that's the thing because imagine like you can actually say a better hostel, but it would be so expensive. Like why
It'll
would
be
I
so
want to?
expensive and you don't see space because people
Mm-hmm.
used to rush all those kind of hostel. And I think Goshen too is okay. I don't think I heard anything about Goshen. I think
Eh,
Goshen too. Someone once told me when I was looking for hostel, someone was like, I should go and stay in Goshen, that Goshen is good. I'm like, but you know those
oh,
kind of hostels, you not see space. And when I got there, they were like, there's no available bed space. I'm like, oh.
that's even true. We
I
actually
didn't
did.
want to run away from Viva.
We did like one hostel hunt that we're going everywhere, trying to find where we could be roommates together, kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
I think we went to Adirunke, but the
Yeah,
room is very small.
yeah, very small.
The
Because
room
I was
is
like,
small. So I was like, "Ah."
mm-hmm. I
And
mean, I
me, I had to load.
yes, you have
I
load.
had,
Me say that myself, I had load. So imagine two people with loads coming together. Like, in fact, maybe
uh,
we'll be putting our load outside. So yeah, like I mean, such interesting times, anyways. Yeah, such
mhm.
interesting times. Then I think I want to like shift back to your birthdays, like your birthday rather. Like, what do you feel about your past birthdays that is different from what you're having now? You get because I know you during your past birthdays you used to do like photo shoots, things like that. That's true. You didn't release any. So what's going on, guys?
That's true. I used to do photo shoots. I didn't do a
Eh,
photo shoot last year, like last year's birthday. And I
eh,
didn't do this.
for you.
I didn't do a photo shoot last year for my
What did you
birthday.
get?
I really did. You said?
When did you use that yellow clothes that you used?
That wasn't even a photo shoot. I took that picture
Hmm.
December 2023
Hmm.
because I
Hmm.
wanted to
Very well.
I think it was when I wanted to like post a video for my YouTube, my first YouTube video. That was why I
Oh,
did that.
remember. I
So I
remember.
didn't do a photo shoot for my 20 for last year. And then the picture I posted this year, it's my convocation shoot.
But I think
So I
that's
think
anyways. Since
you said
your I think that still works anyways. Since your
mm-hmm,
convocation is around December. So it still
mm-hmm,
works. Because
yeah.
yeah, it still works. And those pictures are very nice anyways. So I mean, yeah. Like apart from the photo shoots, like what else would you say is different because now you're a graduate guy?
I don't know. I would say birthday does it's not really shocking me like it used to shock me before. Because before, if it's close to my birthday, trust me, I
Mm-hmm.
start like cooking, doing a lot of
Yeah.
things. Yourself, you know how it's you know how we roll.
Right.
My
Going.
birthday is always like a very big celebration for me. But I don't know. I think not that saying the older you get, you live some
Hmm.
kind of they shock me again like before. I'm grateful for life and all of that. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm just telling myself, just be low key first, I beg.
Hmm.
Even if I want to celebrate, low key celebration and all of that.
But that's actually
So
because me, I think I used to be that kind of person. I'll be like, I beg, it's not just birthday. That thank God we are
mm,
alive and it. But I think this year I want to like do something different for my own birthday that I've never done before, which is a photo shoot. And I feel like you're one of the people that inspired me. And now you're saying that you don't think that birthdays
no, no,
are
no, no. See, I'm just the one who didn't just feel like doing a photo shoot because I already did a photo shoot last year, like for my convocation. So that picture is still recent for me.
okay.
No, I
Sense.
love to do photo shoots. Eh? I will always do photo shoots. I will continue to do photo shoots. Eh?
I'm
Are
waiting
you
for.
whining? Don't worry. Just chill.
I'm
I
talking
will always
about
do photo shoots.
not
You
then
said
my birthday gifts today. I'm waiting for them.
which birthday gift? Who is between the two of us? Who is celebrating birthday? Who should
The
be giving
birthday.
who birthday?
No,
Are
I'm
you
I'm like
okay?
co I'm a co-celebrant. You
Oh,
get
that's true.
like
Assistant
celebrate.
birthday.
So you should give me
Assistant
some.
birthday. Okay. He's
Uh,
plenty.
but guy,
Anyway, I'm making my birthday gift, sure.
yeah, yeah, actually would now. Yeah,
Nice.
actually, I'm not joking. Like, and it's not only you, anyways. I feel like all of us are just getting older and older. Like, guy, I mean, this year was supposed to be for me in particular. This year was supposed to be the year that I was going to graduate, right? But
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately, after the exam, something happened, like with our organs, something sharp happened. And that's why like they had to go on this strike for was it 3, 4 months? I don't remember. Since January, let's just say since January, but I think it was around February that they started it anyways. Since I finished my exam, January ending, then I had the results like the first week of February. So at that point, me, I felt that we soon resume. So I went back to school, only for me to be hearing that gist that we might not resume anytime soon. You get. So now, with the delay of the 3, 4 months, what that means is that we can't graduate again this year. It's not even a course. Not a course. Because are you saying that they should rush all the syllabus? And I mean, this is medicine. It's hands-on. It's not something that you can say, oh, don't worry, let us just squeeze it and we finish December, right? Like, you have to make sure that you finish all the postings, you rotate through all the units that you have to rotate through. You get, like, you can't just have it that, they can't do it anymore. Don't worry, you finish by December. So the way it even looks now, we don't even know when we are going to graduate as it stands. We don't know. Probably April next year. Probably May. We don't know. But more, all I know is that I'm not getting younger. And it's not funny because I mean, especially for someone like me, I feel like there were some things I had to put on hold because of medical school. Like I had to put a lot of things on hold. Even this YouTube that I restarted, you know what it took me to actually like restart it. I had to like take a break for long because of my medical school ish and everything you get. So now imagine feeling like, oh, I'm going to graduate this year, and all of a sudden they're like, oh, you people are not graduating again this year. Just forget about graduation. That maybe it will be next year. So I'm like, God, there were things I already planned for January next year as a graduate, but that's not going to happen anymore. Like, it's actually heartbreaking, anyways. But yeah, that's where we are now. It's very heartbreaking. Yeah, it's very heartbreaking.
Well,
But at least I'm grateful to God that we are resuming soon, like in the next 1 week or so. Yeah, right. And there was like there was one status update of one of my mates that I saw yesterday that was very funny. Like the person posted something about the fact that whenever he thinks about his classmates, that he used to feel very bad for them. But he will just remember that he's also part of us. Like we are all in this together. Like we are all not graduating this year like we thought. Like it's not even going to happen anymore. And I have some people from I moved from University of Ibadan, yeah. Like I was in University of Ibadan for like 2 years. I have people from there that knew that I changed to medicine, that they are like, are you sure you really got medicine or you have been lying to us? Because you have not graduated since. Like someone had to ask me, guy. The person was like, are you sure you were not lying to me? Are you sure you are graduating soon? I was like, God, I beg. I have to just clarify. I was like, see, the COVID period has to strike. Like this thing is real. I'm going to graduate. Don't worry. I'm going to invite you to my induction, to my graduation. But it's not like I lied
yeah,
to you.
in your induction and your convocation, we're going to paint Ife red. Ah,
Like, yeah, red,
we're going to paint it
black,
red, blue, black, purple.
black,
We're going to paint
brown,
it all the colors.
like, ah,
Because
no,
another 50. Ah,
like
since
imagine.
2017, guy, it reached for the
Like,
person to now. It reached for
I
the
think
person to ask. Guy, if you're still a student, like,
I want to take the oath twice. Like I want to take it twice because no, because at this point I think I've done medical school like 2 times. Like at this point, because by is it next year or so, it will already be reaching um is it over 8 years or over 9 years now that we have been at this. I mean, I don't know, Sha. Maybe 8 years.
oh
Let's say
no,
it.
since
Yes.
2017, we
Mm-hmm.
should be getting close to that 9 years old guy.
Like, guy. And I was even thinking about something recently that this year actually makes it 10 years since I started this university journey.
Oh, from why?
Yeah, you get. And I mean, 10 years, there's a lot that someone can achieve in 10 years. Like, there's a lot. I have, of course, like, I've always told myself something, and I think that's what has been pushing me all along, though, that everyone's time or everyone's clock is not the same.
It's different.
I have mates that they are done, they have finished. In fact, there are even some. In fact, there's even one guy that I know in particular that has already collected PhD. I'm not even
Wow.
joking. Honest, I'm
Wow.
not joking. So like, I know people that they have gone far like this past decade and
If
everything.
you had gone to
And
a private school, actually, you would have been done by now. Because you
actually,
went to the
but
advantage of going to federal
but
school.
let's be for real. Medicine, like study medicine, that you won't get from a private university. Yes, they have the resources, but the knowledge, I don't know, there's just so much that you stand to gain from a public institution when you're studying medicine and surgery. Like there's a lot that, and I'm grateful for like a lot of knowledge that I've gotten over the years. I'm grateful to my professors, to my course mates. I mean, it's been a wonderful journey anyways. But I just wish we could finish it, like wrap it up. You can't be waiting and waiting till God knows when, you understand. So yeah, at least I'm still grateful that I've been able to like to come, like I've been able to like come to this institution to learn from this person, that person, you understand? And I feel like apart from just learning medicine, I've also learned some life lessons, because some or more else apart from medicine. Like they're
Mm.
still excel in those things. Some are content creators, some are like freelancers, you get. So I've been able to learn some life skills from them along the line. And I'm actually grateful to God for that. You get that kind of stuff. So yeah, I don't regret it. But I just wish that the years won't be this long anyways. You get. Mm-hmm.
I get. I understand.
Mm-hmm. So let me see what fine
Your own,
years.
your own is good though. I don't have lights over here.
Ah, God. Now I can finally use this thing.
I was even using my power bank, but my power bank has gone off, so
I'm
I
really
don't know how
sorry.
to charge my stuff now.
Yeah, I'm even like these people.
I wish this one can bring the lights, honestly.
I just hope they are not
Giving
watching this right now. So they'll not be like so they'll not be like just switch it off.
oh boy, NEPA, please, oh, please. Okay, no, they are not called NEPA again. PHC.
Is it not IBEDC? Hello? I think your line is breaking again. I can't, like, you are not moving. Hello? Hello? Yeah, something else. Like,
Here,
yeah, I can still hear you too. It was just that, it
network.
was getting blurry.
Yeah, the network is very bad. Very, very, very bad.
Yeah, but I'm happy that we didn't like allow all those to, like, really stop us from doing what we want to do. You get?
Mm-hmm.
I'm coming. I want to like probably reduce the fan, or is it disturbing you? Like the sound? Okay. So let me see. I kind of like wrote some things here to ask.
Okay.
Some things to ask. So I think I'm going to ask a question that applies to both of us. Like, what has changed for both of us over the years?
What has changed? Wahala. What has changed me? Well, me, I don't know.
Like in terms of school, career, business, your faith, mental health. That's very important too, actually. Like, what has changed for you? I mean, you now you're a graduate, and I feel like that's a very big change, guy.
Actually, being a graduate too, a lot of things have changed. Owning a business, an online business too, a lot of things have changed.
Business.
Um, Going to film school to study screenwriting and
Ah, shit, this woman doings. I have to be like, is this special guest? Next time I'm going to put special guest. I'm sorry on that flyer.
please, you need to. I'm a celebrity. Oh.
I
Please, you need to treat me specially. And
wait.
then being being an ambassador for a week, that one too, a brand ambassador for a week, that one too. A lot of things have changed. I don't know how to just explain it. I don't know how to put it.
Hmm.
But
I think I'm
the
actually
change is a good one.
we have grown over the years. Like we
Yeah,
are
I
not on the
have. I've let myself grow, especially in my writing, like as regards screenwriting, because going to film school is something I've always wanted to. I've always been saying. I think I even told you. I said I would love to go to film school once I'm done with OAU
hmm.
and all of that. And I'm happy the opportunity came and I was able to like go and learn from industry experts on screenwriting and all of that. So I'm happy. I'm happy I took that chance. Yeah.
Um, I'm very, very happy for you because I think I remember those times when you were an undergrad and you had like a lot of opportunities coming your way, but owing to the fact that you were still in school, you couldn't attend most of those stuffs.
Yeah, I
I
had to like turn down so many opportunities
mm-hmm.
because I was still in school then. But I'm happy that now I'm done, so I can.
Yeah, I'm happy.
embrace those new opportunities that come my way now wholeheartedly without having to think that, oh, this is going to be stopping me or that is going to be stopping me. Get even if NYSC is coming, but I'm not going to let that one stop.
Please, like, don't let it even stop you. And I'm actually happy for this ambassadorship stuff that came your way too. Like, I'm very happy because I feel like that's like this boost that you need in this
Mm-hmm.
entertainment industry. I feel like it's a very big boost because there's nowhere that you will go and you be like you were like an ambassador for this particular company that people will not be like, this guy, no, don't play with this lady. This lady, she knows her onions, that kind of stuff. And I feel like the
Mm-hmm.
project that you did, I won't like, it's made a lot of sense. Like, I really loved it. But the only thing that me I had with it was the fact that you people did not come to our
We didn't come to
medical.
OAU. Don't worry. They are coming to a city near you very soon.
Sister Amy, what's my own with
It might be your city.
that? Put that
It
one
might
there.
be your city.
Which one is sitting near me? Who cares about that one? They should come to you,
It might
beg.
actually be your city. It might be your, they might be coming to your city. You never can tell. So
But do you mean
just stay
Oshobo?
glued to their page. You get stay glued to their page. You get and that's it.
Because God, like, I saw those gifts that you guys gave those medical students, and I'm happy for them. Oh. I'm happy for them actually. Don't let us lie.
Really? This
But
doesn't look like a happy face.
I'm actually happy for them, guy.
I can tell. I know. You're happy. I can tell.
I'm happy for them.
You're feeling like 1 million text now. I'm happy for them. I'm happy for them. I can't see it. I know you're happy for them.
And I know, but like when I saw those guys, people they look
Maybe
so
we should have
radiant.
picked OATHC.
Yes, now you should have picked us now.
Yeah.
Ah,
Sorry.
but
Sorry.
well,
No vex.
life.
Oh, you
But
didn't come
like,
to my.
why did it not come to your mind? And your best friend is in OAU. Ah, Lord. Not even just your best friend, like two of your best friends, guy.
Why
Wow.
are you not schooling in? Why are you not schooling in Lagos State University? Eh? You this girl.
I don't
I mean, I
say
won't have
anything.
even met you. We're
I
schooling
won't
in
say,
last.
I won't say about that before you go by me. But like honestly, when I saw those guys' faces, I was like, God, these people look so radiant. Are they really medical students? Like, I don't know how to explain this because if you had
And
come
they're not
through it,
enough shaky, Abby.
like I don't know. Well, I won't say that they have not seen Shege because there's no medical school that you be in this world that you not see some level of Shege you get. But me, I just felt like if people had come through oh yeah that period, you would have seen a lot of us like most of us are still had like baggy eyes and everything. Like we went through a lot. Especially maybe because my class just finished the exams then. So I know what we went through as a class. But like I said, I'm not trying to put down the experiences of others because they must have gone through some level of shaggy. You understand? So yeah. Wait, I used to be done. Victoria.
You said?
No, no, I was asking. I thought there was network issue. Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
I mean, that ambassadorship stuff for me is like a very big fit for you. Like it's a very big fit, and it would be nice for
Yeah.
you to like use it like in the future. You'd be like, I did this, I did that, I did this. Guy, if anybody should hear last time, eh? And the fact that they even like you get posted you, and this popular actress even did shout out to you and everything, like it's a very very big deal. You get. It's a very big deal. And I actually wish you met with her physically. I wish. It would have been nice.
Oh.
I think it would have been nice, actually. It would have been nice. And that's true. Why you acting like the shy one? Yeah, guy, you're like the drama queen. I mean,
I don't want to
yes,
show my.
yeah, your true nature.
I don't know. I'm actually a very calm. That's the thing. This is the change we're talking about. I've changed, guy. My second name is Peace. My middle name is Peace. I don't know. I've just been very peaceful of
Yes,
late,
are you
quiet. That quiet nature of me is out. I'm not that dramatic
quiet
Victoria
nature?
you. I've always been quiet. That's you people would never believe. I've always been
Actually,
quiet.
it's true. It's actually true.
What do you mean by that?
But no, honestly, I'm not even serious. I'm serious. This is my serious face. Like you have always been quiet. Yeah,
Yes,
you have
no.
always
Ah, I've always been a quiet person. Take it or
no.
argue with your keyboard. I've always been a quiet person. That's it. I
Uh,
won't argue with you.
I wish we actually had a witness here, and that would have been like Sam. Like Sam should actually like come and help us cross check what you're saying because guy, I know you. You are not quiet. You are not
What do you wait? Why do you feel or why do you think that I'm not quiet? Why?
because I know you are Victoria.
So because I'm Victoria now, you know that I'm not quiet.
And now I know,
Oh,
guy, like I know you have known you since 2019. That's like very long, right? To know someone. And I mean, most of our relationships we have had in the past, especially in the past before you graduated, it was mostly like physical, like seeing each other physically. So it's not like maybe online relationship that maybe I'm just speculating what this person looks like or what they act like. You get, I know you on a personal level, guy. I know you, but don't worry.
but I have.
That's just
But you will agree with me that I have that quiet side of me.
maybe you have, but I think you have quieted that one down. Like the quiet side of you is quiet. It's true now. Like no, no. I'm sorry. Like saying Victoria and quiet in the same sentence. Don't do it.
Wow,
It's not true.
wow,
Is that we
wow.
both guy
See
we
what you are
both know.
telling me. See what you're telling
No,
people about me.
okay, try.
Wow.
Because
Okay.
I feel like I've always been the quiet friend. Anyways, like the quiet and shy.
Who is the
Is you?
person?
Huh?
Who? Who
Me
is the
now.
person you're describing? Who?
Me. Always been
You're
so
saying
quiet,
you're saying truth, Abi. You.
shy,
You that
peaceful.
don't even let me cast you.
Don't even
Don't
say.
let me cast.
But it's
You are
true now.
quiet. Who that?
I'm one of
So
the.
wait, calm down. So if they
Mhm.
call quiet people that are quiet should come outside, you will
I'll be
come out.
the first person to
You
even
will
come
come
out.
out. Eh. If you will come out, I will come out.
No, on a more
That's just
serious note, I feel like I am sure. I feel. But I think something about me is sure that me I know is that like when it comes to strangers, I am not so much outspoken. You get. But I think when it now comes to people I've known for long, my friends, of course, you're going to see my real side. You know that kind of
well,
stuff.
regarding strangers, when it comes to strangers, it depends on my mood. If I'm in a
Mm,
very sweet mood, I can be very friendly with you. I can
mm,
be I can be talking to you like I've known you for ages. And
mm-hmm,
it's if I'm not in a very okay mood,
mm-hmm.
I will not even talk to you. Even if you talk to me and I reply you and all of that, but you won't see that jovial side of me. So as for that one, it depends on my mood at that point in time
And are
because
you
I
sure
can be
those
very
people you know
jovial at first
maybe
meeting
you as
and I can be
being?
very quiet at first meeting
Mhm.
too. So it depends.
I'm trying to say that are you sure those people that you probably don't want to answer or something like the first meeting, for example, they will not like label you as oh this rude, proud lady. If-
That's the word proud. So this one is proud. They'll be like, this one is proud.
because the first time we met, I don't think I really saw you as someone that was proud. Even though like those times I used to go to Sam's room. I don't know. Did you ever like introduce? I like did Sam ever introduce us to each other? Like,
Yeah, she did.
went. But I think
She did.
times like I go to Sam's room, it's more like I'm just like talking to Sam. You get
Yeah.
relating with you so much. Maybe just saying something. Good afternoon, roommate. Oh, you get then just
Mm-hmm.
talking to Sam and everything. And that's why it's so weird to me till now, like how we actually got close. And I think for
Like,
some mm-hmm,
and I think I
like it
became closer to you self than Sam
like
because I
that's
think
like
I think I became more closer to you than I than
and
with Samantha.
that's weird because I knew
Like,
you guys as roommates and I think from the story that I even got, you people already knew each other like even longer, like way longer, like from
Yeah.
maybe 3 days or so, right? So like,
Yes.
that was true. But yeah, I can understand. Maybe because of the person I am and everything. But then, yeah, it's true now. Maybe because of the person, it's understandable how we became close. Yeah.
Please stop feeling yourself. Thank you.
So it is what we do. So like, I mean, I feel like I've been the one asking questions up and down, blah blah blah.
Yeah, I want to ask a question. So, at what point did you realize that Nekene?
Say it. No worry, just say it.
Calm
Yeah.
down. Shoo. Calm down. Relax. Take a chill pill. Calm down. Calm down.
Okay.
So, at what point did you realize that I was going to be your best friend?
Hmm. That's true. Did I even think about that? Because I just felt like, I mean, this person, because in fact, which is very funny, I don't think at any point in our relationship did we define the fact that, oh, we are now best friends. We just started calling each other best friends at some point. You get?
Yeah.
I mean, I think it was just for me like that level of closeness that we had. And like we already shared a lot of personal stuffs together. Like we I mean, at that point, that person, in fact, you even became more than a best friend to me at that point. You became like a sister. You get that kind of vibe. Because me, I'm this kind of person that I'm not so good at making. You said?
Network is
I'll
breaking.
wait till you're in.
Okay, that word is actually. I don't think I was actually looking at you as I was looking at you as more than just even a best friend. I was looking at you as more like a sister actually. Because I just felt I found a sister in a
Where's my
friend.
handkerchief? My God,
That
I'm emotional. Please continue. Continue. It's not
I
easy.
just felt I found a sister in a friend and that was just it. You were more than a friend to me. You were someone I could share my worries with. You were always there for me actually. In my good and bad times you shared
Ah, I
in
think my
everything.
yeah,
So
actually.
and I think to myself, nah, you have to be more than a friend. I have to upgrade you from that friendship level. No,
Oh
no,
my
no.
God.
I have to
My heart is doing bing bing bing. But actually, I think that was how it was for me too. Because for me, I just feel like there was no point in the relationship where we just felt like, oh, okay, this person is not my friend anymore. They are now a best friend. You get. So it's just like
mm,
maybe it was that normal growth that you experience in relationships. You get that you just assume another role in the relationship, like as time goes by, you get. I think that was how it was for both of us. You get. It was not like maybe you came to me or I came to you that okay, oh, we have been friends for long, let's be best friends, that kind of stuff. I mean, I'm someone that also, funny enough, I'm the kind of person that I don't throw that best friend um title around anyhow. Like,
me too.
because like I said, it's very hard for me to be friends with someone because I'm this kind of reserved person, introvert. I don't know how to speak to people, that kind of stuff. Like, I'm not talking about the fact that maybe I'm rude or so, you get. But I'm just this kind of person that I don't just know how to approach people that, oh, let's be friends. You understand? So that's why the best friend title for me is like a very big deal. Like, it's a very big deal. I don't have many friends, so to say. Yet, so
The thing is,
having a
one thing about me is that I value friendship so much. If you're my friend, like I mean, if you're my real friend, I don't mean frenemies, please. I mean real friends.
fake friend,
Yeah, I don't just upgrade. If I'm gonna have to upgrade you to best
okay,
friend,
character
ah,
upgrading.
it means over you have a special place in this place. You have
Say
a
that
very special place here.
my sister, is that where your heart is? You are not inside.
Is it here? Abi?
No,
What? I don't
eh,
know. I think that is the chest. Anywhere it is, that is here or
I,
here. Wherever
I think, I think your
wherever
heart
it
is.
is. It's like
Just
you're
promise
not
to be nice.
okay. This is okay.
Just promise to be nice to me.
You have a special place in my heart for me to have to upgrade you to my
Mm-hmm.
best, like to the level of best friend. It means I have shared a lot with you. We've shared a lot with each other. I don't mean friends that only just stay with you when good things are happening. Because
She shared.
where how I get to know my real friends is when I'm going through a lot. You
Hmm.
can't disappear as my friend when I need you the most and then
Yeah.
appear when things are rosy for me. Nah, you're not my friend. You can't be my friend. You
And
cannot.
that's true. There are people
We
that
can
actually
be
do that.
acquaintances, but not friends.
Yeah, there are people that actually do that stuff. And that's why they
Yeah,
actually they're
when you
going
need
through.
them, you
Mm-hmm.
don't see them. But once
Hmm.
things are working well for you, they appear back. They resurface from only God knows where. Can't be my friend like that. So,
Hmm.
and you and Sam, you guys have showed it that no, you are more than just friends. So
Oh
that's
my God.
why, old woman.
Devil is a liar.
And that was where I just knew that at some point I was even it wasn't even best friend I was seeing you guys as. I was seeing you guys as sisters, like my sisters. And the fact that you guys always have my back, like you guys, even if I'm wrong, you people will still support me. You get, and that's
Well,
something I will do for you guys. Even if you are wrong, I will still take your.
I'll still support you, but I will tell you
I will,
privately.
I will tell you inside. I will tell you privately that, oh, but what you did is not good. But
Ah,
outside, I got your back, give it back.
I feel actually like when you're outside, is both of you against the world. You get that kind of vibe.
Yeah,
You won't want to leave your friend. Like you won't want to leave your friend. Okay, oh, she's going through it now. Let's leave her. Like I will of course fight for you. Even if you are wrong, I'll fight for you outside. But let you know
yeah.
personally that actually act like someone. Yeah.
And to think that it's only once, if I can remember, only once in our friendship that I know that we've ever had this friendship fights. That we weren't
Yeah.
talking for
But
days.
if
Samantha was caught up in between. I think she was the one who actually resolved the
mention some
fight and all.
I want to mention something. Because I said I'm not so used to having friends, so to say, like having a lot of friends. So I think for me, like when we started our friendship, maybe based on what people used to say that you are not really friends until you have fought or done this or like you get, and we had not even had any fights at that period. So me, I don't think that ever made me feel like, oh, we are still like no really friends. You get, but based on what people used to say, they'd be like, you people have to fight first before you can really say that you are friends. You get that friends don't always agree, blah 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 blah. So I mean, when we actually had that fight, it was kind of like a shock for me. Like I actually didn't expect that we are going to have that fight that period. But I think maybe one of the reasons we actually had that fight was because it was maybe because of miscommunication in some way. Like maybe not
Miscommunication
communication.
and not enough understanding.
You get, and I'm
Yeah.
actually happy that I'm able to walk through that, and that's thanks to Sam. Anyways, I feel like it
Yeah.
was yeah, it was Sam that made sure that we came together and we actually talked about whatever was wrong. You get that kind of stuff, and we're able to like iron out our
That was right there and then,
Mhm.
and that was the end. Till
More.
today, never had any friendship fights or anything.
Funny enough, during that period, that fight, funny enough, do you know that yes, I know that okay, I actually did something then, but the next day, I didn't expect that you're going to give me attitude. I just felt like it was one of those little friendship stuff that. So when I just walked beside you and I noticed that you carried your face, I was like, "What's going on?" Here? And me too, I'm this kind of person that I won't call it pride, but it's more like, oh, this person doesn't want to talk to you, so you don't know how to approach them, that kind of stuff. So that's why myself then I was like, she's not responding, she's not talking. So myself, I now carried face, get that kind of vibe that period. Mm-hmm. But
It
more
wasn't because
like,
I think for that period, me not talking to you, it wasn't because I did not want to talk. Because I'm the kind of person that if I have issues with someone, I like us trashing it out immediately
yeah,
so
yeah.
that it doesn't lead to
I
us keeping malice and all of
like,
that.
was so surprised, like the events that followed, because my own mind, I just felt that So something that the next day we just iron it out to get like everything will just go poof. Only for me to notice that it was entering days and we had not talked that period. Like, guy, eh? Eh.
So I'm the kind of person that if I don't like talking when I'm angry because I can mistalk. You get, I can go and say
Mm,
what I'm not supposed to say and hurt someone in the process.
actually,
You get. So what
mm,
I do is that I take my time to calm down, and when I see that I'm ready, I let the person know that okay, can we talk? Can we talk
mm,
about this? Let's trash
actually,
things out. But I will make sure that I'm no longer angry at that point, and my emotions are not that as intense as it was when maybe we fought or something. I'll make sure I calm down. So even if it takes me days, but I'll make sure that
mm,
when I'm coming to trash out my issue with you, I am
mm-hmm,
calm. So nobody's going to be raising voices at each other and shouting like mad
mm.
people and that kind of thing. We're gonna be talking like adults that we are. You
Oh,
guys talk
shit.
about it. If I'm
But,
wrong, apologize. In fact, we both apologize to each other and
mhm. Yeah, I
case
think that
closed.
apologize to each other because we kind of like heard our own sides of the story. You get like what really
Mhm.
happened, why did you behave this way, you get that kind of stuff. So yeah, well, I'm actually glad that we were able to talk about that period, you understand. And I think that's just something good about the fact that we were like three best friends, because the third person already knew, oh, there was something up, there was something wrong, you get. And I'm so happy that we're best friends, like three of us even till now, because people always say something like when you're three, like in a friendship kind of vibe, that the third person is always left behind. But that's not the case here. You get the reason Sam self is here is because like this this special between both of us, you get. But I feel like maybe subsequent ones, if Sam wants to join anyways, because I don't think Sam is the kind of YouTube person, and I think the reason both of
Yeah.
us are even
No, she wouldn't want to. There was a time I discussed with her about this YouTube thing that I would love to feature in my channel, and she was like, "Nah, she doesn't want to show her face." And all that.
yeah,
And me, I understood that. Okay, it's fine. So
yeah, not that kind
I'm
of
like,
YouTube person
actually, if
actually.
not, I would have sent her the like. We would have actually involved her in this thing. But
Yeah,
I
of
just thought
course.
about it. I wouldn't want
Mm-hmm.
to put herself out there. So let's just respect her privacy
Actually.
and all. Yeah.
Funny enough, actually, funny enough, when I think it was like the first year that we met, around the first year that we met, then maybe close to the end of the first year, I remember you bringing this thing up then that we should actually like create a YouTube channel, and
Yeah.
me, I
That
didn't even
was no. I think I said this in 2021. That was when I
know.
talked about this YouTube channel thing. I was like, let's create a YouTube channel. But even me that said it, I was not even serious about it myself. I was just talking.
Say, I'm sorry. That period when you brought it up, me, I didn't even know a lot about YouTube. God knows.
Me
YouTube for me
too.
was something that I was using to like watch things, like watch videos. You get like medical videos and things like that. So, like when you brought it up in my own mind, I was like, does this girl know what I'm going through in medical school? You're not telling me to come and be doing
Even me that
that.
brought it up, self, I did not even know much about the YouTube. I didn't even know how to even create a channel, talk more of this thing. I was just
Hmm.
talking. Me. My mouth was just running here and there.
But yeah, do you think that if we could actually go back to those times, that maybe we should have actually created a YouTube channel?
Ah, we should have, honestly. If I can go back in time, I would. When I said it, I would have taken it seriously.
Yeah, I actually feel too, Sha. I feel like I would have said yes at that point. But don't let me like that period, especially like that. I think that should be around 300 level then, right? Around that 300 level, I was still all about medical school, nothing else but medical school. Even though yes, I
I
was
think your
doing a bit
focus was
of
more on entering clinicals. You just wanted to like enter
you get
clinicals and all of that.
just let me sha finish medical school. Then when I'm done with medical school, I can do anything I want. You get that kind of vibe. So like even though along the line, I actually picked up some things like writing and all that. In fact, funny enough, even the writing stuff, it was such that was it not when I was in 300 level or 400 level that I joined Medi Voice, which is the
Hmm.
writing apartment. And I remember very well that 100 left then. Some people even told me that guy joined this thing, Kinuko. But God forgive me.
What
I
about
think
the stuff? There was something
He
you
said,
joined during the lockdown.
"Mhm,
I think is it Millennium or something like that.
yeah,
Um,
fellowship. Yeah, that one
and then
too.
there was this talk you had that you invited me to like be a speaker or something
Mhm.
for secondary school
Yes,
girls or something
yes.
like that. I think
It was
it
like
was
talking
during the lockdown.
them. So it's about science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Like trying to get them to have
I
interest
would
in
really
those.
love if you can, if you have the time again, like you do
Like
do
pick
it.
like to pick that stuff, like to pick it up again. Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like in the future when I have more, how should I explain? Ah, like I feel like when I have like more audience to deal with as a medical doctor, I'm not a student, that I would love to actually pick it up again, like maybe making it into a foundation if possible. You understand? Because I mean, growing up, I think I noticed that at least based on my own experience, I don't know about anyone's experience, it's my own experience, that a lot of us ladies tend to shy away from like these courses, science, technology, and all that. In fact, especially in engineering, they say engineering as a man's course. Like
Sorry,
they
hold on.
don't
I
say,
want to pick
mm-hmm,
something. Hold on.
oh, no problem.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
So especially for engineering, they actually say engineering and maybe even mathematics, they see those courses as a guy's course, not a lady's course. So like me, I
Yeah,
just
thank
wanted
you
to
for this. Yeah.
projects to change the narrative, like let people to see that there's nothing like guys course, ladies course. I think there's something with
It's breaking. I
so
don't know what's going on.
can you hear me now? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. My network was
Okay,
just
no
doing
problem.
somehow.
Like the project for me was to
Okay.
change that narrative. I didn't want anyone to see anything as guys' cause, ladies' cause, or anything again. You get that anyone can do whatever they want to do, whether it's mathematics that you're doing, whether it's science, whether it's technology, whether it's engineering, you can do anything you want to do. You understand? And I'm even so glad we have some of those ladies' contacts, like, and a lot of them they have like grown up, they are doing better, like in universities already. Maybe they are even probably done themselves. Maybe they, maybe some of them done. Now maybe are still here chasing this medicine. Ah, just keep quiet, yourself. So yeah,
Hmm.
fellowship. But I mean, for the writing one, as I was saying, I remember then in 100 level, they actually told me, like, some people were like, Moyo, please join this thing. Because, then I used to like write a lot of poems and things like that. So people were like trying to tell me that I should like pick it up, like join the departmental arm of writing and everything. And then maybe because when
Sorry,
they,
please, I need to collect something. This
oh,
I'm
no,
trying to charge my phone with my power bank, but my battery is getting low. But
I'll wait for you.
this particular cord is shaking, so I want to get a better one.
No
I'll be
problem.
back in minutes, please.
So yeah, okay. Um,
Okay,
yeah.
I'm
Right.
back.
Um,
Sorry.
welcome back, yes. So I was talking about the writing. Like I
Okay.
never joined that stuff until 300 or 400 level. And one of the reasons then was because that 100 level when they told me to join, like pay a certain fee form. And I think was it 500 naira or 1000 naira then. In my own mind, I'm like, I'm a student. Why will I pay this money? I was like, God forgive me. I beg. I didn't join because of that then. I was like, no, I'll use that money to buy ice cream or take something. And I never joined.
You know, one of the times when we used to go to maintenance gate with our hair bonnet to go and buy
And
suya.
yeah, we still talk about that because very embarrassing moment. We still talk about, especially that day that we no, no, no. We still talk about that. Don't worry. I
And
know.
then we look like two homeless children.
Guys, calm down. We still talk about that. Don't worry, please. No. But I'm actually happy that I later joined Sha. Like I later joined the right. And I mean, I even became general section chief at
I
some
think I joined one in my department. I actually paid, I think 500 naira, but trust me, I never went for any of their meetings.
because I'm sure wondering
I
that
think it was,
came
what's
from.
his name again, Seth? NCB or something. Yeah, NCB.
Eh, is it like the writing
I never went to any of the meetings.
like the
You know
writing?
those people that if you get to my departmental lobby, those people
Mm.
that like publish stuff on this
Oh,
thing,
okay. Yes, I know, I know.
I joined those guys, but
Yeah, I
I
do.
never went for any of them.
Can you see yourself?
No, I never went for any of it. I beg. Ah, when someone is finishing class by this thing, you're not telling me to be coming for. I
Actually,
beg. Me, I just want to go by hostel.
actually, I know that's what.
I'm not even doing anything.
Actually,
Ah,
I'm also
so
someone
and so campus is
in
not be doing meeting.
meetings. Like them telling me that I should come for this meeting or that meeting. I really don't like it. You understand? But I
I'm the
think
kind of person that
better.
have entered maintenance. To
You say,
come outside used to be hard for me.
yeah,
Like,
I want to serve day actually. Day.
if I've entered my hostel like this, there's nothing that can bring me outside again. Anything that you just want me to do for you, just tell me while I'm out. Because once I enter like this, I can't
I'm
come back.
introvert,
I'll be
so
able to come out.
it does not help at all. Like,
Sometimes I was even wishing maintenance market was inside
mm,
maintenance gun safe. Because next time I look at, oh my god, I want to cross that road
like
to maintenance market. I
lazy-
start thinking,
it's laziness that was doing you small.
it's not any nonsense business. It's a matter of I just didn't want to go out. That's I think another thing that made us close is the fact that I noticed that you're a lot like me. You're an introvert. And me, I'm also an introvert, so I don't like going out. So going out is like
But I feel like you are
it's like
more
a big I'm more introverted.
I feel you are because guy, I don't know if you are. I feel you are
There was
because
a time, like this new hostel I moved to, like I packed out from. When I was there was a time the porter was like, "Have you been around? Have you go out? Like, do you even go for your lectures? I hardly see you." And I'm like,
someone like that can
it's only when I have something to do that I'll go outside now. If I don't have anything, I'm the what's carrying me outside.
someone
I'm
like that.
inside my room,
So
man.
imagine saying that in front of maybe your dad. That this guy does not used to go out. Maybe not even to lectures. Like that would be like so you
No,
don't.
the thing is that even up to at home here, they know that about me that I'm not the outing kind of person. I
Okay.
like to stay. So it's something they know. So
But
even if they hear it outside, it's not
but
going to be a
still be
new thing
somehow
to
like
them.
yeah.
Like
Someone say that does she even go to lectures? They'll be like,
the thing is that how would they even see me when I'm going to lectures? Because sometimes when I'm passing out, when I'm going out, they are not actually at the Potter's Lodge. Or maybe it's
yeah.
another person. Maybe the particular Potter is not the one on duty or something like that. And me, I'm the kind of person if I'm passing, I'm not even looking at that Potter's Lodge. I'm
It's
just heading out. And
same.
if I'm coming back, I'm not even looking there. I'm just running. I'm heading back to my room or something.
Yeah.
So it's
It's,
only on few occasions you see me, depending on the partner that is there.
mm,
Because I think I was friendly with one of them. So if I see him and he's the one on duty, I can
mm-hmm,
just stop and be like, oh, good morning, that kind of a thing. And then I
mm-hmm.
head back to my room. But it doesn't go beyond that.
Actually, but
Yeah.
like you mentioned bonnet stuff now.
You said
The bonnet,
contents.
the bonnet,
I did
bonnet.
hair bonnet.
Yes,
Hair bonnet. Oh.
like guy, that stuff was. I think is one of my embarrassing moments because I won't
Ah,
let that when we saw.
see, it won't be as you said. You should know why it would be. It was more embarrassing for me than you, Seth.
Yeah,
It
I
felt
know
like,
you.
well,
I
especially when I met someone, it just felt like the ground should just open. Let me just because I'm like,
no
why
that
today or what days? The day I choose to look my best, I don't used to
eh,
meet you people. The day I now decide
you
to
get
look like a house girl, I'm not
you
seeing
get
you.
I know that stuff, especially that day.
And I
That day
think
was
when we were going out that day, I think the two of us were like, a beg, who is even looking at us? Safe. It's night. Nobody's looking, nobody's watching. Or
ah,
knowing to us that we're going to actually meet some of our friends
ah,
outside. Like,
that
okay.
terrible actually. Oh, that okay. That was the day that it was even two of them, not just that person. Abi.
I think it was just that person
Okay.
that day.
Maybe
I
delete.
think it was the person that actually saw us and called us back. We were already going. I just heard my name. I'm like, I think I heard, I was
Uh,
like, is that not Ogeti Amoyo? I'm like,
yeah, we
who is
shouldn't.
that? Who knows?
I just continued walking. I'm telling you, should have continued
No,
because
we are not
I
snobs
know
now.
there
We
are
are not snobs.
days when we first
No.
saw the bonnet, like the air bonnet, then we're like, this thing looks nice, let's buy it, blah 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 blah. So how did you
I
now
still
take
have
that to being embarrassing? Like,
it was the way we wore it and what we just looked. I don't know how to put it. You know when you don't care about what you're wearing based on you're going outside to go and buy something. It's not like you're looking. It's not like we were looking for hot or something. We just wanted to go and get what we would eat and
so
come back
yeah,
to the hostel. So
but
I think we
I don't
weren't thinking about our
think
dressing. I think dressing was for me. Me, I wasn't even reasoning dressing. My own was
and
food.
I
I
think
was
that it
reasoning
was
food, not
even
dress.
if, like guy, it was evening. Who cares about whoever is looking at me? Like
It
why
was even night. Like it was night. So I'm like, I beg, anything you want to take
yeah,
in. But it was actually
ah,
embarrassing for me. It was embarrassing for us
yeah,
actually.
it was.
Because when the person was actually looking at us, we was giving us this look of so homeless, giving us this look of two homeless children.
I'm very sure like the guy would have had a lot of things running through his mind that uh, that
Honestly,
that is this
I
girl
could tell that he was
really
having thoughts, all of like he was having thoughts in his mind. But in my mind, I'm like, I'm usually not like this, so it's just circumstance. It's not me.
no. I know funny enough, I still have the air bonnet though. Even though I don't use it.
Me,
I don't
I
use it.
don't use it anymore, but I still have
Mm-hmm.
it. It's somewhere in my wardrobe.
I
I
know.
don't use it, but I still
I,
have it. Memory's sake.
I know like
Yeah.
I don't know. Like we should no, that's something that we should never try again. Like don't
We
ever
should never try it.
like don't
Nah.
air bonnets are not even meant to be worn outside on a norms. So don't
No,
ever,
but I think it is like this is always happening. The day I choose to look my
mhm.
best, I don't really meet people that
You
I know.
get you don't see
But the
any
day I now said, the day I say, okay, see, I don't care. I just want to wear anything and go and buy what I want to buy. That's
oh,
the day I'll be meeting people. I'll be meeting
like
people that I know. I'm like,
that
wait, when I used to look good, you people don't used to call. The day I choose to look like house girl, you
ah
people will be showing up like,
don't like those people say maybe they have been waiting for you to come out since you get like so they're like, oh, wear your worst clothes and come and meet us. You know that kind of vibe. Like that's what I used to get. Because like why would you choose that day to show up? You didn't show up since.
that thing happened recently. Sef. That thing happens to me recently when I moved to
Mm,
Ajike. There was one day I was going to that Ibadan roadside to buy something on a Saturday morning. I would see my dressing was the last thing I was thinking about. I just wanted to go out, get what I want to
mm,
buy, and come back.
mm-hmm.
And so I don't even know what I wore. I don't know that it was color riot, but I know that the colors were not. It was not matching. So me self, I know.
Be smart.
But again, I wasn't thinking about my dressing. I
Mm,
was just I want to just go out, buy what I want to buy, and come back. And then I met someone that, like, as I just came out of maintenance, as I
mm.
crossed the road, it was the person that even saw me, and the person called me. I'm like, who knows me now? What is all this?
I got
As I turned, I'm like, oh.
I'm sorry, I feel like something like that. Especially when I'm dressing like the way that I don't want anyone to actually see me dress that you get. I'll probably pretend like I didn't hear anybody
Yeah,
call
it
me.
was on a Saturday morning. It was not Saturday afternoon. I know people were coming. It was morning. People were still sleeping.
Oh,
People should still be
you start
sleeping by that
need
time.
to
Eh?
do that for yourself,
Ah,
guys. Why would they also
I just
choose
he was actually laughing. I don't know he was laughing at what I was wearing, but the fact that he was smiling somehow. Me, I was looking
someone?
like this guy laughing at what me I'm wearing. This one okay.
Oh, that must have been so
I
embarrassing.
said I just prepared him and I went to where I was going. When I
Wow.
was coming back, I saw another
Mm,
person I knew. I just hid. I'm waiting for the person to pass. Oh, I don't know my person don't go because I beg I know day to day exchange pleasantries with
yeah.
what I was wearing. No,
And
I just
you
waited for a person to pass.
talking about what we probably like what we wore, what we were wearing, blah blah. It just made me also remember like my own case with when I use glasses or when I choose not. You know, I don't really see well like that.
Me too.
Yeah. So it's such that imagine you're outside and you actually see that you know, but you're not using your glasses. and they just see you as being rude because you are not even doing like you know them. But I'm not seeing you, guy. I cannot see you. I'm not seeing you. It's not my fault.
Someone literally told me one day on campus that because me, I'm the kind of person that
Hmm.
I don't wear my glasses all the time. If you know me,
You know.
it's only on few
You,
occasions you will see me with my glasses. I don't wear my glasses every time. So, and it's actually a deliberate thing. It's a deliberate action. So when I'm outside and you're waving
mm-hmm.
at me, and I'm giving you that, who is that? I actually can't see you. Someone was like, "Oh, girl, you one time on campus and you just ignored
Eh,
me," and I'm like, I had to ask the person, was I wearing my glasses? The person said no. I said I did not see you then. I did not see you. It's not that I you waved me and then
mm-hmm.
I decided not to wave at you back. I didn't see you, no vex.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I just apart I
Because,
wasn't
guys,
wearing my glasses.
can you imagine how many people would have thought about me as being rude, or maybe they would have thought that maybe I snubbed them, but they won't know that I didn't see
You know,
them.
I had a friend.
Mm-hmm.
I have a friend that she always wears her glasses and we used to move together. So anytime we see someone, I would just ask her, "Abeg, who is that?" So you know, look as if maybe me, I'm stopping someone. I'm like, "Abeg, please, who is that person?" I'm actually not seeing the person's face. So I'm like, "Oh, is
But
this person?" I'll
see,
be
you
like,
even
"Oh, okay."
you even have someone to ask. Say me that I don't have anyone to ask. I'm just going. Imagine me seeing probably, especially maybe a classmate that I don't know. Maybe by some chance we are not so close, and maybe the person saw me. Maybe they even waved though, by chance. I mean, I didn't know the person, and I just went my way. The person will just put it in their mind that there's a snob, yeah, that kind of vibe. Like she snobs people, she's proud. But that's actually not what happened. It's because I wasn't seeing you. I mean, I usually me, I don't know. I'm not a fan of using my glasses every time, but I think for the past 1 year I've been using it a lot for some reason.
Me too.
I've been using it a lot. And okay, maybe because I think that is only I've been having a lot of classes and postings. That's why Sha. Maybe you get.
I think it's recently. I mean, with this recent glasses I just got,
Mm.
I think this is the glasses I feel like I've been wearing often, at least more than my other glasses. I
Is it
wear
that
this one more. Often. I'm going out. I like to wear it.
do you
I
love
don't
the
know. You said?
yes. I said, do you love the
I didn't.
design? How why?
Yes, that's why.
I knew.
They used to tell me, you know what they used to tell me is glasses
Women.
is not for fashion. Oh, it's actually nice. Like glasses is not
Yeah,
for fashion.
it has this
Correct your eye.
photochromic stuff.
Mine too is also photochromic.
Yeah,
So yeah, that's why I used to wear it.
that's
Pretty much.
why you love it.
Yeah.
But funny enough, I think the photochromic stuff is why me I don't really like my own, because imagine you're outside, all of a sudden everywhere is black. Your glasses have turned like
That's why I
dark,
like
and I don't know. Man,
that's
no,
why me
maybe
I like
sunglasses though. Maybe, probably, maybe that's why. Because I don't just like the vibe of 1 minute I'm seeing clear, the next minute everything's dark. Like nah, I don't like that actually. But yeah.
that's the only glasses I would say yes. I've
Mm-hmm.
been trying my best to wear often, even if sometimes I can still go without wearing it. But at least if I'm stepping out, I'll wear it. I'll always wear it. Yeah.
That's But I mean, me, I feel like we're lied to growing up about glasses. Like people telling you that use your glasses is going to correct your vision.
Really, really correct the vision. I've heard
It's
that
actually
too.
spoiled. It's even
Actually,
ruined
that was
my
why I
own
stopped
for.
wearing it. Because the time I was wearing it every time, especially in secondary school, I was always
Mhm.
wearing it. And at the end of the day, the vision is still not corrected. So what's the point?
Me, I even feel the glasses even spoiled my own eyes. Oh. Me, I feel. I don't know. I don't know. Me, I feel, sure. I feel. I might be wrong. Well, yeah, I'm a medical student, but I've not done ophthalmology. So yeah, thank you. I'm not done ophthalmology. I don't know much about that. Maybe later we know. Yeah, at least it's this year. We do ophthalmology and all these ENT and all that. You get, yeah. So don't let me just statements so that people will not use it against me in the future. That you said this about ophthalmology, blah blah. No, I don't know. I'm not so sure about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just know that the site has still not corrected. So I just feel whether
Mm-hmm.
I wear it all the time or I don't wear it all the time, I beg,
I
I'll wear
beg.
them
I
when I feel like,
think
or
at
when
this
the
point,
eyes are disturbing me.
my
I'll wear
eyesight is
it.
not that, so I can use the
But the
glasses
thing
when
is
it.
that I can't watch TV without it. So if I'm going to
Hmm.
have to watch TV, I have to wear my glasses. If I'm going to have to use my
Wait,
laptop,
I can't hear
I
you
have
well.
to wear. I said I can't watch TV without my glasses. If I'm
Oh,
going to watch
okay.
TV, I have to wear it. If I'm going
That
to
was
use my
the
laptop,
distance.
I have to put it on. But I
Hmm.
can use my phone without having to wear
Oh,
glasses and
yeah.
all of that. But if I'm going to use my
Both of
laptop,
us are very short-sighted, and that's very true. Like we have a lot of similarities. Name,
yeah,
having. So, that's weird. Why you copying? But
I
yeah,
don't copy me.
yeah,
They don't copy me.
yeah. So
They
like I
don't.
think I have a question. Like, what do you have planned out for today? I mean, or do you not have anything planned out in terms of
I don't have
maybe?
anything planned out. Of course, after this, now I'm going to go and sleep.
But wait, Easter starts today, Abby. Is it today or tomorrow?
Today is Holy Thursday.
Okay,
Yeah, so
it starts
it's we're
today.
already in the Holy Week. The Holy Week has already started. It started from Sunday, which was Palm Sunday. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we're already. So today is Holy Thursday, which is like the Last Supper, and then tomorrow is Good Friday, Saturday Easter Vigil, and then Sunday Easter Day. Yeah.
Yeah, there's hope. I won't lie. But I think me, I prefer having Easter when I know I'm in school. Do you know why?
Why?
Yeah, at least I will get some break from the work. But the funny thing is, it doesn't even work anymore because they already see us as doctors. So even during all these Easter holidays and things like that, you would expect that they will not say that you should come to work or something. We still have calls on holidays. In fact, I remember Independence Day last year. That was October 1. We had a call, like, and for me, like, I just felt like, why? Because if you count the number of calls that each person was supposed to have, it was, I think, like 11, 11. But my own was like 12. My own and maybe like two or three other people. Because of that Easter day that they put to get. So like 12. I don't know how they did it, but it was sure 12 for like some of us. I don't know. I was like, why me? On Independence Day when I should be celebrating my country. Yeah. But like they already have that mindset that you're already a medical doctor. You don't actually have any you don't get any day off, that kind of vibe you get. So yeah, I think I understand to some extent. I do. And I know that especially this party, they already see us as doctors. They're already like, oh, you people will soon be house officers, so you better get. So there will be no, oh, okay, we are still medical students, we are still learning. Let us learn. Oh, okay, no problem. So yeah, that's true. Okay, okay. So I think we're about to like finish this live, and I want to like just show some of our old pictures together. You get the
Oh my goodness.
there are
I
not
think
that
I'm really
many.
old, old, old. You said?
I said there are
I
not that
think it
many.
was 3 years.
Mostly nice pictures. You won't be shy, don't worry. You won't be embarrassed. Hopefully.
Better go.
Wait, let me see. Because I mean, I'm coming. Okay. Do you remember this picture? I'm coming.
Yes.
Okay. Um,
Oh.
like,
Oh. I think this
uh,
was one way in Viva. Oh, this was my birthday 20
yes.
no
And you know, funny
ending
enough, both of
2020.
us did not plan this thing. Like, we
You
did not
like to
plan to
copy
get
me.
yeah. And
You like
guys,
to copy
see how thin I was then. Wow. Life.
guy.
Wow. Oh,
Guy
that's right.
looking.
I think I pinched you, yeah.
Yeah.
I see the way I was still
This
smiling.
was this Sunday, 2017, April 17,
Oh,
2022.
that's true. Wow, wow,
It
that's
was a nice
nice.
day.
Then see our recent pictures together. Like,
I think this
uh,
was
this was your
hey,
graduation.
I forgot this video.
And you were tired that day, guy. Calm down.
Yeah, I
I
was
said,
exhausted. I think this was convocation.
mm-hmm.
I was exhausted, man.
Yeah, like it's just so nice to see how much we've grown over the years. I mean, and I'm so glad that we're able to have this live and we didn't say, oh, we are so scared, we're not doing again, and all that kind of stuff. And I feel like we'll be able to even have more, like, eventually, you get maybe on this channel, okay space channel, you get. So it will be. Mhm. So I think I just wanted to do like a little shout out about your channel once again before we get.
Okay, so guys, please help me subscribe to my YouTube channel, Okay
Wait,
Space.
okay, sure you increase your voice. I can't hear you. So that they can hear you very well.
Oh, I said, guys, please help me subscribe to my YouTube channel, Okay Space. Subscribe and then click on the notification bell to get notifications when I post new videos. I love you
Mhm.
guys. Mwah.
Yeah. They can also check the I think the description for this live should still be available because I put
Yeah,
your channel name there, you get.
check, check the description for this live and you'll see my
Yeah.
channel's
Mm-hmm.
link there. And guys, please help me subscribe. Subscribe. Thank
And I'm so
you.
catch up and everything. And happy birthday to you once again. Happy birthday.
Thank
Wish you
you.
longer
Thank you.
in Jesus' name.
Thank
And I mean,
I'm
you
very
probably
happy I was doing this live with you.
said,
I said, I'm very happy I was able to do this with you, like the live,
yes. Yeah, I mean,
like,
guy, I think the last time we saw was December, right?
yeah. I was
Yeah.
actually
So
thinking that we could have actually made a lot of videos when I was still in Ife, but you guys were
yeah,
preparing for your own
but
big.
that was exam period.
time. There
Like it
was really
was getting towards my exam. You get so.
yeah, so there was really good time
Mhm.
for
I know at that point, me too, I'd already left the old channel vibe stuff. But at
yeah.
least now I've restarted and I'm happy that I've been able to do that. Mm-hmm.
We would love to also see a lot of videos from you. Take us through your, last year in
My
medicine
what?
and all of
I can't say it.
your
Sorry.
last year in medicine now.
Oh yeah, that's true. At least this is my final year. And it would be nice to like document my journey as a final year student of medicine. Yeah. So we have come to the end of this wonderful, wonderful gist. And anyone that was able to like watch could always go back, watch it again. You get that kind of vibe. And we are so thankful to all our viewers that joined along the line. We appreciate the birthday wishes and the comments. So
Thank you so
God bless
much.
you.
God bless
So
you.
again, I love it to be the one to finish up and just be like bye bye, bye bye, bye bye.
What exactly? I didn't get that part.
I say bye bye to our viewers.
Oh, ciao, ciao. Bye.
Yeah.
Thank you for
So like and
joining.
subscribe for more. We'll be coming to you with content like long form videos, with the shorts, and I would really appreciate if you can watch my videos, like and subscribe, and also support my friend. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. We love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Bye, Alex.
Bye.
Bye.